Y'all told me to respect and support the trashy basura of a mismatch fight of Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford because y'all said, well, it's the big money fight. It's business. This is the sport of boxing. It's prize fighting. And there is no more lucrative fight in the sport of boxing than Canelo and Terence Crawford. I argued that Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez is the #1 fight. The naysayer saying punch, you're hating on Terence Crawford. Come on, you know that's the biggest fight. Benavidez is not bigger than Terence Crawford. You know, that's the biggest fight in boxing, the most lucrative fight in boxing. And you can't knock Terence Crawford for getting the bag, and you can't knock Canelo Alvarez for getting the bag, an easy bag. You know what I'm saying? Low risk, high reward. That's what y'all was telling me. While weeks and months, I am pumping David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. So let's stick to your morals. Now we're hearing that Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting Jake Paul. Oh, no. What is this? Boxing is terrible. Come on, man. This is where boxing is going. Hold on. Wait a minute. Relax now. Keep that same energy. Because Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez is the biggest bag. It's the most lucrative fight in the sport of boxing. Y'all was talking about a stadium fight. Well, that's a stadium event. Let's not forget that Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson was in a stadium. Dallas, Texas. I was there. But you know what? I was really there because I wanted to support the 7th Division World Champion. Undisputed in the featherweight division. La Boricua, la reina de boxeo. The queen of boxing. The real quote. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, the trailblazer. The rematch. Yes. And I said that Netflix will stay in the sport of boxing. Netflix is a new pipeline in the sport of boxing. And we had some great fights there. Shout out to Mario Barrios and Ramos. Shout out to everybody in that card, right? Guess what? Netflix this thing. Rumor has it that Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez is going to be in Netflix. But let me tell you like this, man. They know how to treat the media and stuff like that, man. That I'm going to tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. That was the best event to cover, right? So, going by y'all logic, going by y'all morals, Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez is the biggest, most lucrative fight in the sport of boxing. Yes, Jake Paul is a boxer too. What y'all gonna tell me? Oh, Terence Crawford is the 4th Division World Champion. You know what I'm saying? He got legacy. No. Maybe I could guess. No. It's a mismatch. It was a whack, trashy fight. Of Buck Crawford moving up almost 3 division up. Let's say 3 division because he didn't make a statement. He did not make a statement versus Madrimov. As a matter of fact, he should be looking to fight a rematch with Madrimov or the winner of Virgil Ortiz and Madrimov. That's the fight for Terence Crawford. And hopefully I'm picking Virgil Ortiz to whoop Madrimov, and then that is a great fight. And let me tell you like this. That could also be probably a stadium fight. If Madrimov versus Buck Crawford was a stadium fight for Turkey Al Sheikh, in which they lost $10 million because that was a dumb fight to put in a stadium. But of course, everybody went over there to see Eminem, and then everybody left. Most of the people left when Eminem stopped performing. But if you really want to put a great fight in a stadium, a legacy fight in 154-pound division, a maybe passing of the torch fight, or just a great fight of the great veteran versus the phenom. If Virgil Ortiz beat Madrimov and outperforms Buck Crawford, you know what I'm saying, because they have the same opponent in the past, like Madrimov, right? Then that would be a stadium fight in Dallas, Texas, as well. Virgil Ortiz from Texas versus Buck Crawford. That's a stadium fight for Buck Crawford as well. That's a great fight, and I think a lot of people will buy it because the illusion is, it's almost like when, I'm not gonna say Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. That we could compare that to a Virgil Ortiz and Buck Crawford. I'm not comparing that. I'm giving you an example of that what made Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao good is because every time that Mayweather fought somebody, Manny Pacquiao will fight that somebody and he outperforms Mayweather, which made it more interesting time and time again, the anticipation. Floyd Mayweather fights Ricky Hatton. then Manny Pacquiao does a number on Ricky Hatton, right? Better than Mayweather. Mayweather fight Miguel Cotto. Manny Pacquiao does a number on Miguel Cotto. He fights Shane Mosley. Manny Pacquiao does a number on Shane Mosley and stuff. That's what made Manny Pacquiao. Oh, a lot of people say, nah, he beats Mayweather. He beat Mayweather. It's the anticipation that sells. If Virgil Ortiz does a number on Madrimov, and there's a lot of people, half of the people feel like Madrimov did beat, or it was a draw versus Bud Crawford, then that would be highly enticing, right? But if we're talking lucrative, nothing is bigger than Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez. So you know what? I want y'all to support that because y'all was pushing the lucrative and the biggest fight and the money. It's money that Canelo Alvarez can't refuse, Punch. He got to fight Bud. It's money that he can't refuse. It's money, all right? It's money that Canelo Alvarez can't refuse to fight Jake Paul. All right? Now let's support it, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm more okay with that fight. You know why? Because I know it's a spectacle. You're not going to promote that fight saying that Jake Paul is going to beat Canelo Alvarez and Jake Paul has got better skills than Canelo Alvarez. You know what, man? And down Canelo Alvarez. No. This is a spectacle. The thing that I didn't like about the Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez build-up by media and boxing content creators and fans is that y'all was trying to downplay Canelo Alvarez to the point that y'all think that this man can move up. As a matter of fact, y'all was saying that Madrimov got... There was well, I think it was Teddy Atlas or something like that said that Madrimov got better skills than Canelo Alvarez. Really? Madrimov has done nothing in the pros. Y'all were down Canelo Alvarez just to save that mismatch of a fight. And that's why I didn't like, because you was trying to insult my intelligence with the Canelo Alvarez versus Bud Crawford. But with Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez, you're not insulting my intelligence. I know that's a spectacle. Almost like Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. I know that's a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? I know that Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. I know that's a spectacle. So I'm buying on the spectacle. I know what I'm paying for. You was trying to mind F the people with this Bud Crawford versus Earl True Spin. I mean, Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez like if it was a great fight. Huh? No. He got better skills. No. Guess what? Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? He wrestles. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? He's strong. Like Canelo Alvarez won't dog him because he wrestles. Yeah, like wrestling does anything in boxing. Did we see Bud Crawford fall? Kurt Angle? Did we see Bud Crawford body slam Hulk Hogan like Hulk Hogan did Andre the Giant in WrestleMania 3? Did we see him in the MMA? All this new narrative. Just to save a damn basura trashy of a mismatch like Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. But that's no mas, and I'm happy about that. Let's get back to the regular scheduled program. And yes, Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul is big. But we all know that the primary fight in the sport of boxing is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. Get that Jake Paul fight, and that could be a tune-up to a David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? You know, big. I mean, Jake Paul is what, 6'1", something like that, 6'1", 6'2", maybe, and stuff like that. Big and strong and stuff like that. Maybe that could be a little tune up there for David Benavidez. What do you think? Man, I like this Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez, man, because all about the money. Business, right? Let's talk about business.